meeting. You want we can get all this done. Well, yeah. Hey, let's get started. We all stand. I'd like to get everybody let us pledge allegiance and get Lisa to follow her with prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
God, we want to thank you for such a wonderful day. Thank you for the sunshine instead of the rain. We want to thank you for each person that's gathered here today. And we want to ask that you be one in the midst of the magistrates and the judge making the decisions for this town and this community. And we want to thank you for everything. Amen.
Amen. You guys have got a should have your minutes and your daughters look over there.
I move we accept the minutes.
Alan makes a motion on accept the minutes. I'll second. Jeff seconds. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed no. Ayes have. Treasurer's report.
Shouldn't have any part of that.
Sure went last.
Ending balances.
Yeah, just give them the balance of each one.
The ending balance for the general fund is $318,626.53. Ending balance for the road fund is $1,682,578.29. Ending balance for the jail fund is $4,166.93. The LGEA fund ending balance is $1,775.75. Ending balance for the solid waste fund is $49,591.45. Ending balance for Parks and Rec is a negative $387.09. Ending balance for the LGEDF fund is $18,532.99. The clerk storage fee ending balance is $4,463.12. The opioid fund ending balance is $92,125. And the ending balance for the EK Safe Fund is $221,154.54, for a grand total of $2,392,627.51.
We've applied for $400,000 for the EK Safe, so we've not heard anything on it yet, so we'll find out later. Can I get a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I'll make a motion to accept the treasurer's report. Second.
That's makes a motion, Alan second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, open comments. I guess we don't want to talk about nothing. We'll skip back and go to Donna Joe. She's here with the tourism update and whatever she wants to talk about.
Come to fun. We've got some events coming up starting in May. The first one being May the 10th. We're doing a vendors event up in the field by the nursing home up there. And then on June the 7th, we're trying to do a kind of like a buy-sell trade day, open to anybody wants to, knife trade, whatever they've got, basically. That one is looking to be the biggest. I've got the most input back on that so far. And then Bingo Boom Days is scheduled for July 5th this year, one day only, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I'm here to ask for the fiscal court's generous donation again for the Bingo Boom Days, for the fireworks and entertainment and all that good stuff. And I would also like to ask if you all would like to entertain the idea of purchasing a PA system to have to use for the county as well as any of the events we do in the future. Because I'm hitting that problem with a lot of the musicians, like the smaller people, don't have their own PA systems. They need one to use when they come here. It costs us more if they have to borrow and bring one, basically, than if we had one for them to use. And I've been in touch with Mike, because I know nothing about PA systems. And he said we could get a good Bose system that's going to reach approximately 500 people for around $5 grand. Or he has an old not old, I guess, but used system he would entertain selling for around $3,000. And he said that one is really gonna push some air and some noise out there.
No, remind me, this will be, hope it's split between us and the city.
That's what I was gonna ask that.
So, that way we don't have to try to go get the wreck stuff and bring it back for food with it. Don,
It
just
just
keep it.
depends on the size you all wanted to look into, the smaller system, new or used.
Well, let's ask them, how much we give them last year?
I don't remember on the 4th of July.
We got 3,000 last
I
year.
think so.
Okay, I move, we go ahead and give them 3,000 this year and then do, half on that, system, a $3,000 system that the city put up the other day. Be a total of 4,500.
That's fine. I mean, if you all okay with it, I'll second the motion.
All right, Alan makes a motion. Jason seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. So that's 3,000 Linda for the
Donation.
donation.
Split between the county and the city on that.
And then 1,500 for the
Don Joe, let's show some appreciation for the work you've been putting out. You're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you for all the events you're putting together. And I hope that trade days gets pretty big. I'd like to see it. We're gonna have it up to Wilson Field.
Yes.
We've got bathrooms up there and got electric plug-ins and stuff too, so for some, if they need them, but I'd like to get that thing as big as Preston days. We gotta start
Start
somewhere, don't we?
Is it a one-day event? Is that what we're gonna do?
Yes.
If it gets bigger, we could probably extend it out a couple of days, or every 3 days, have it.
I'll probably
Thursday,
just
Friday,
break that myself and I'll hold this up. Trade on that.
So, now how you gonna do that? Are you gonna charge anything, just let everybody come and set up, or?
It's, that day, I'm trying to do like a $10 charge just to cover, to help with electricity or whatever,
Okay,
wherever that needs to go.
well, we can keep it to do another event with or something.
Okay,
Keep it
that
to
works.
tourism.
We can put it toward Halloween or
Yeah, that sounds
something
good.
down the line.
That's good. Now, the Easter egg hunt, when's that?
Easter egg, we've done had that, that was this past Saturday. It went over really well.
You work with me? Well, me and Willard and all of us, we took up 5 roll-offs and 2 big trucks full of garbage Friday and Saturday. The spring cleanup went really, really well, I sure. But I stayed up there with them all day and helped, so.
It was good. And another thing, while I'm here, I know me and you touched base on it, I think Jerry may be in on this conversation. To ever grow and get a bigger name band or musician in here, they require we have a stage and lighting. Because what I've got coming right now is about the biggest we can get without getting, having more stuff.
We might be able to
So,
set up some mobile stage, maybe, I don't know.
But we'd have to look into a place, a permanent location for that, or like you said, a portable.
Yeah, I know everybody likes it in town.
Right.
And I don't know where we can build it in town, but if we had a stage, unless the city does build it over there, but
Mhm.
I don't know, we'll look into it.
But I know that's the problem I get when I do reach out to bigger names. Like last year, I reached out to Tyler Booth and some, and they want to know if we have a stage and lighting,
Okay.
so.
We'll work on some ideas on that,
Okay.
figure something out. This Janelle Dixon, she's not here, she'll be in, so we'll just push her back when she gets here. I've got a resolution on these, side-by-sides. They passed, I think it's House Bill 63, is that what it is? I think so, House Bill 63, or Senate Bill, I can't remember, it's Senate Bill 63, they're giving us the opportunity to join in our county for licensing side-by-sides. They have to be inspected at the sheriff's office, and then they'll be inspected at the bank, and they'll go to the clerk's office, and it's a motorcycle tax, what it's gonna be. They've got to have insurance when they get it. I can't remember exactly how much it's gonna cost them to the clerk's office, but it's optional. Farmers are exempt. Farmers can still drive for 2 miles on the road. Farmers does not have to apply for this and get this if they don't want to. This is just for people that wants to be legal up to 20 miles out of the slope in Owsley County. Lee County passed theirs last week, so they can ride in Lee County also. I'm sure Jackson County passed it. just about every county's gonna pass it, it'll be plus they'll get insurance, and that'll give us some more tax based on our insurance, because, you know, we have insurance on that, and that'll give us revenue through the clerk's office. So,
You talked to him about, I had 2 or 3 questions about this, and I've not looked it up yet.
Eric was supposed to be in here tonight, but I guess he's forgotten.
What kind of insurance do they have?
It's same as motorcycle insurance. It's kinda, the four-wheelers are exempt, they don't get a license, they have to have a road cage. So, no four-wheelers, it's just side by sides. And what I understand, it's gonna be about a couple $100 a year, about like a motorcycle, to get the insurance. And I'd say a lot of them already got insurance on. I don't know if it's the same, you know, if you buy something $50,000, you're gonna put insurance on it, but, they will have to have insurance to get licensed through the clerk's office.
Is it 25,000 policy like a car or like a motorcycle?
They have insurance.
Yeah. That's, I know we
But
have going on.
I think this would be a good thing, because when we had that Jeep ride out here, they wouldn't let them guys ride on it unless it was insured. You know, and that way, if you meet one on the highway and they hit you, hopefully they get insurance, you know, I mean, they will be insured. One to one. Like I said, it's exempt for the farmers, they don't have to do it. Now, if you don't wanna do it, get caught, you just get caught, you know, I mean, that's, if you're out riding, they pull you over, you know, I mean.
Once we get the trails open down on Sturgeon, that'll come in
Yeah.
big help to them riding on our trails. You know, that may be something we need to look into in the future.
I think it'll help, because a lot of people like to get out and ride on the weekends, and they ride to other counties, and you know, it might bring people up here to eat at your restaurant, or eat in the ferry bar, or buy gas from up here, just riding through, so. I don't want us to be the only surrounding county that don't do it.
That's right.
You know, if you guys are interested in it, we'll pass it tonight. We already got it within Radom County roads. This is state roads, no interstates. But there's no interstates in Bungle, so they can ride 20 miles.
So this completely legalizes them to ride on state highways.
Yes.
I'll make
Just like a
motion.
motorcycle.
Exactly.
All right, let me write this down before I forget. Who made the motion?
I did.
Jason makes a motion. Jeff, second.
Yes.
All in favor say aye. Opposed, no.
No.
Ayes have it. Next order of business is this guy contacted me. I think he contacted Austin a while back about this text gov. It's $2,500 a year. It's kind of like the one call thing that school has, where it's a text message. What they do, they come in and they get all this data from everybody that's got a phone, help build the data system up. You text out where you work and text out what you're doing. Probably a good thing for the city, because, you know, the water lines break and all that. With us, we do Facebook. Usually, if Gary wants to do a one-time call for us, we'll. There's $2,500 a year every year, so. I
I
don't,
think we'll be just well off using Facebook in one call.
it don't cost us a penny to sit right. So we decided not to vote this, correct?
Correct.
Correct. So we'll get a no on that. All right. Next order of business, secondary roads. Let me find it here. Never found the house around there. Got a list here, secondary roads. Now, these are state roads. Thank you, Donna Joe, for coming. The state makes us do this every year, it's gotta be in our minutes. I asked them one time, what if we didn't accept them, and they said they do them anyway, so they just wanted to, you know. It's 1071, they're gonna finish the blacktop right on it,
It
yeah,
ain't as bad.
let's see here. Kentucky 1411, they wanna put, looks like almost 3/10 of a mile on hip. I believe that's what that says.
That's for Buffalo, ain't they done it up the top of the hill last year?
Yeah,
right?
they're gonna tie in the finish rest, it's 109,000. And then they got 847 Levi Scoville Traveler Crest area, it's 106 for a total of $335,000. Our part that we get, county road allotment will be our blacktop for us will be $204,972. We don't get much, but that's That's about 2 miles of blacktop, somewhere in that neighborhood for us. You have any questions about these? Like I said, this is all from the state. Just tell us what they gonna spend the money on, the tax money, the gas tax money on. They start out at 9,000. They're gonna spend, looks like 368, and we get 204, and the balance will be 335, I guess, for other things, but you can look at it. Actually, I think we only got 180 something like here.
It's went up a little bit. Is that excluding the Buffalo?
Well, that's not, that's a good
That's the
level.
Buffalo's one told it.
Yeah, that was graded by the state, put in through Chris Hughes. That's a different pot of money to the legislation. If you graded on a 8, 9, 10 for the worst roads in Owsley County, and that scored the worst of any roads. So, can I get a motion to accept this, secondary road?
So we're gonna do it anyway, so we'll say.
Alan makes a motion,
One second.
Jeff second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. All right. I think I've signed anything. Next order of business is the elevator bids. I think we only got one from DC Elevator. And this is to update the elevator. We got 9 to. You got 9 in? Let's make a mess from you now. You think Jason would carry one himself now? Would oh, sticker there, ain't there?
I'm stuck. There's not that hard.
Got nothing? Got all the wood
Put
cut
a
out.
razor blade in.
DC Elevator. Oh, Lord. Good. No.
That's what I said, it's all the tax papers.
Anybody eating no CPR?
Looks like they're proposing a bid, AOC is supposed to pay half of this bag. Let's see, got the 3 things sheet. I'm just about to smother down.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. It is pretty bad. $173,630.
And that just to fix the one we got.
Yep.
I knew it'd be 100, but I didn't think it'd be that much. Handicap about having to have it, so
Yeah.
Well,
you wanna rebid it?
whatever you guys want to do, that's the only one to bid on.
Rest mechanic still do that?
Not elevators. So, in this case, when I talked to him, he said that these here has to be up to date, everything, you know, he said you just couldn't go in here and put a new control center in that thing. He said when you started with the elevators, you had the state got involved. Had to make sure everything was up to compliance in the building, I guess to get us up to compliance.
But not just a repair, it's a renovation.
It's just like, you know, you still keep the old elevator, probably put new pumps in, new shafts, all new stuff that's down in the office, there's a control board and motor. Yeah. It's, yeah, it's they're gonna reuse most of it.
Still cost us 80.
It'll cost us, yeah, $85,000. So we can accept it, or we can rebid it out. Is that
How
right?
many times do we rebid?
We don't have to accept it, I mean, it's.
I mean, how many times do we?
So this is, nobody showed up the first time, then we rebid it, and got this one.
So it's already been rebid once.
This is the second time here.
We got much choice.
I'll tell them, contact the AOC to make sure they're still good with this, because if they don't pay half of it, there's no way we can And actually, they are have to pay for it all because it's services upstairs only, we don't use it, but I'm sure they're gonna, they not gonna agree with that.
Let's go ahead and make the leaves then.
All,
I move we accept it if AMC will put up back.
Well, talk to them, because now, one of their intentions was to get this new court judicial center, they were gonna have to bring this up to
Get everything apart
to
here.
it, so they might kick in a little more with that.
I'll come and talk to them, so if ALC is good with paying half, or better, we'll have to pay the other half, so.
Yeah.
Who gives them the motion to accept it?
I'll do that.
Alan makes a motion,
I'll second it.
Jason second. And we've got the money through Robert Stivers,
All other stuff needs to be
but,
done.
yeah, there's a whole lot of other stuff, so I'll put this back in here. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. I'll check with them tomorrow. Memorial wall, to remove the memorial wall, well, actually, the bid on it is to build a new one across the street, remove the stones and put on it, and us demolition the old one, what's left. Lane Baker, I think, was the only one bid on it. Let's see, that's putting, it's building the wall, pouring the wall, building the footers, putting a Bedford stone top across it. $16,217.62.
I think you could beat that.
No.
I think
That's removing all.
that's removing the stones and putting them
Putting them
back
back.
exactly the way they came off. That was part of the deal, it had to be put back in order the way they came off. And build a new wall. Like I said, we ain't gonna build there shingle roof on it, we can put like what is that, Jerry? You gotta put on the steps over here at the church. It's like that white stone.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
Bedford stone?
Bedford stone, yeah.
But they can put one all the way across the top of it, it hangs over a couple inches, keeps water from getting down in it. It looked pretty, it looked nice, it'd be over there, and we can remove this old one. And I was gonna use this as some of the money that Central Stivers gave us also to redo Bumble with. If you guys are good with that bid,
I'll make a motion to accept it.
I'll say.
let's see. Jason makes a motion, Jeff second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. And they've got the metal made for the top of the thing. They should have started, but I don't know what the holdup is on redoing the top of the courthouse. That'll be, should start here anytime. They came and grabbed some samples. But y'all's here, I think, so. They're trying to get the metal made. Only one place could make it in Tennessee, I think. So that should be a project starting pretty soon. And Lane's got the bathrooms just about done. We've painted them, put new ceiling tiles, new lights, and all new, stalls. They look real nice. Upgrading. This is for the Crown Vic, black Crown Vics. We never had any trace on nothing else.
That's the only one. We had that one and he withdrew it this morning. He bought another vehicle.
Okay, let's, High Cloud Hudson will pay $1,900 for the Crown Vic, the black
Well,
Crown
that was
Vic.
better than the other guy was
Yeah,
gonna be 1501.
Yeah, so,
Is that the one we put?
That's the better one.
that's the better one, had the $1,500.
Is that what we had on it, was $1,500 reserve?
The cities, I think, actually, Klaus put in here, the city wanted it to put up a school or something, so, Tracy, you happy with that? That's Marty,
Yeah, that's more
reserve,
than
so.
the other guys.
I can get a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the bid.
Jason makes a motion, Alan second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no, ayes have it. Next thing on the agenda is, sheriff's amendment, amended budget. I think you got $60,000 from Caco, you need to
Well-
amend into the budget.
The Kentucky Finance, we're applying for an advancement for the sheriff's office for
sheriff's advancement.
$60,000. So I had to amend the budget to add in that 60,000 to show what we're receiving. So they asked that I amend the budget.
No,
And
yeah,
I have to.
you have to, so if you got,
There's like 3 different places that has to be signed in there.
did you want me to do that?
you either.
I'll make a motion to accept the bill.
There's a line in there for the state
Second.
advancement, and we have to.
Jason makes a motion, Alan
Expenses
second.
and receipts.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Let's see,
Hopefully we
motion
can get it,
made
she
by
said everything looked okay, so.
Jason Reed.
It's like 2 or 3 pages, I think, so it has to be signed.
The three places need to be signed for?
Yeah, the budget actually itself, and then there's one other page on the back, I think, that has to be signed by the county judge.
There's nothing right there.
And then the last page.
Really, your book.
We didn't do that. That's it.
Next order of business is a right-of-way, purchasing the right-of-way from Ed Lamb on Big Springs Road. The road out there, what's it called, Ponderosa? Ponderosa Lane, they have, when you drop off the blacktop and come down to the curve, there's a holler on that, they've got a little,
Low water bridge.
yeah, it's covered, it's poured with top over it, and the other side straight over about 25 foot, and they said they was promised years ago a bridge and never got it. And I just, I went out and looked at it, to build a bridge across it, sometime what it would cost. And I asked them if they'd be happy if we could do something different. They said as long as they didn't have to cross that, that'd be fine. So this Etta Lamb, she owns the property beside of it. Me and Willard went and talked to her. For $2,500, we can buy right away through her property, which I'll fall back to you on everything. We can go through her property. It's a level field.
Made a bridge,
And
completely.
that will completely eliminate everything on that end, and when we get the road packed in and get it fixed right, and where it's a good solid road, we'll tear the cover crossing up and close that end off and use through the field, there'll be no, it's a lot cheaper to go this way than it is to build a bridge.
We got the chicken strap we can go on.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna cost them probably a couple $1,000 to draw the time we bury it in, but they won't have to worry about no creeks, no bridge, water gets up, they can go in and out when they want. The lady, she's agreed to let's put the road anywhere on the property we want, and put it on the upper side. So if I can get a motion, I'll get her bring the deed to you,
Right,
right?
bring the deed, and I'll need the location's gonna be on the property.
And the footage.
Footage on it, and
Okay.
the direction from.
What's the Westenberg right away gonna be?
It should be 14, or 15 foot. That's usually.
I would think 20.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll make it, like I said, we would put in the cross drain in, or if we needed to anywhere, whatever we needed to make it drain good, and
It'd have to be 20 to get any drainage on that.
so we'll build the road, we'll build a temporary road up in Wolf Creek right now. It goes down to where the Cubans live. I'm waiting on FEMA on that, maybe drill the old road back out. But if you guys are fine with it, we'll get this, and it, like I said, it'd be,
I'll make the motion.
Jeff makes a motion,
Second.
Alan second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'll get everything you need in there this week sometime, we'll start on that. County road aid money. Got to pass a resolution for county road aid money. Looks like it is, let's see, how much they're gonna give us this year. This is the money we get to run us, goes into the road department, we get 60%, 30%, and 10%, right? Let's see what's total on here. It's $480,000. total what they're paying 3 installments. Can I get a motion to accept that? Pass the resolution?
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Alan makes a motion, Jeff seconds. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Let's see, I think I need to sign up for 15 different places. I'll sign it for me. That's too many places up here, I'm not trying to find it.
Is that the 26th, Fiscal, or something?
Yeah, that's, I think it starts July 1, I think is what it says. When sure it starts July 1.
I think it's the 26th fiscal year.
Yeah. Yeah, we done got our last 10%. Okay. Get this signed in a few minutes. Foreman report. You got a copy in your packet.
I wish that'd been all for me.
I'll tell you what, they've absolutely worked you guys to death the last few days.
Very, very busy.
We put how many pipes in?
24 last month.
24 last month. We were trying to replace all the metal ones.
Got about 20-something put in Buffalo.
Yeah, they forced everything. Well,
That's
that's all
all
metal.
blacktop.
So we're trying to get that done. We got 260 ton of blacktop mix fixed up, so they've been out today and some last, week before last, repaving all the potholes and fixing all the low spots in the roads. We'll continue doing that till we run out. Hopefully we'll get all the roads caught up. That's blacktop, it needs hose fixed, brakes fixed on them. We've got 3 major breaks right now, 2 on Wolf Creek, 1 on Chestnut Gap. I've turned in the FEMA. Hopefully they'll help. They're gonna be very expensive.
Thursday, I think they're coming.
They're coming Thursday, Jerry, to start a new DR.
See if we meet the threshold.
But I think their threshold's what, 19,000? That one break probably cost 60. So,
Yeah.
we've got 2 breaks up there, we'll probably $120,000 or more. We had 2 pipes wash out and those 3 breaks, I think is what we had this round. So we'll just wait on them to see. If we don't, we'll have to try to get the emergency road aid money if they want down the road. We'll get them out. Garbage is doing pretty good, ain't it, Linda?
It is.
You can see we've not had to transfer no money into the garbage since we took over, I think, the first month.
Yeah, that's a whole lot better.
The cleanup went, as said, it went real well. Hopefully we might try to have another one maybe this fall, hopefully, if we can. We got a tire pickup, we'll take 1,000 tires, May the 14th.
Yep.
So it's only car tires and truck tires, it's no equipment tires. They won't take them for right now. But hopefully we can get 1,000 tires, I'm sure we will for that. Solid, let's see, transfers is needed. One transfer looks like into the rec center a little bit. You should have a list of what's needed to be transferred.
I move we make the transfer needed.
Alan makes a motion,
I'll second
Jeff second, all in favor say aye. Opposed, no. Ayes have it. Next order of business is paying the bills. You've got a copy of all the bills in there. We paid a couple of special meeting we had on the audit bills. We got those caught up. I think I might have one more come in. We paid, we got reimbursed on 2 of the breaks. 2 of them, we already drilled the state road aid money. I sent the other one in today, the Jerusalem Fork job, so we should be shut up. Which that costs us a little money, but it's 20%, FEMA's 13.5 or something. But we got it done immediately. Got everybody out of danger.
That's a bad spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think, did y'all patch over that today?
No,
Patch it?
I'll hear that still some.
Okay.
We're wasting our time, all right?
Straightforward, Chairman.
We done all your straight forward,
We done,
That needed pretty bad.
Groovesy.
I kept coming off.
I think they're gonna try to do some more tomorrow, but we'll try to get over all the roads as long as the weather's good. That little roller and Bobcat's done a good job with you. Tim rolls it in, he loves it.
So, Tim driving?
He won't
Tim
get-
Roller.
He won't get in the blacktop, dude. We'll finish every road, and we'll start on the cemeteries pretty soon. Tim and Terry can start on them, getting the cemetery roads ready. All the roads in pretty good shape, you know, they pothole every day, filling them in somewhere with gravel. Paying bills, can I get a motion to pay all these repair bills?
I'll make a motion to pay all legal repair bills.
Jason makes a motion, Jeff seconds. All in favor say aye. Vote no, ayes have it. That lady must not be gonna make it. Yeah, she was supposed to come, but this, small business loan. I guess it's, really don't know much about it, it's through FEMA, I think, and you can get money if you were affected by the floods.
There's flyers.
Yeah, we've got, if anybody got affected and has got a business, or, I think it's residential too, ain't it? It's different things. I said in on the Lee County Fiscal Court meeting, and they was a guy there talking about this. It's a small percentage back, 1 or 2%. If you have any questions, anybody has any questions, just have them call the office, we'll give them a number, and they can call and talk to the people since she didn't make it tonight. Jerry, you got anything you wanna talk about?
Well, just disaster recovery center is still open out there at the public library, and if you've had any individual, if you have applied for individual assistance with application and you got denied, they're emphasizing wanting them, if you got a denial letter, to come in and see them, because it may just be a physical address that they're needing, and they can help you with it. That's why they stayed around, in case there's an appeal, and they can help them with the appeals process. And then they're still open if you had damage during the flood or winds or whatever, they can still help you apply with an application out there. So they just wanted me to emphasize to come, you know, they had over 100 applications that's applied. And it could have been Clay County, some in Lee County for the help disaster recovery center up. But a lot of times people will get a denial letter and just say, well, they're not going, well, I'm not going to get any help. But it could only be just a physical address that they're needing. So if you did get a denial letter, come in and do an appeal through the DRC, and then they'll help you with that process. And I think on the small business loan, that's mainly like churches and businesses and individual assistance too, that they'll help you with the small business loan if you don't apply for FEMA, or if you're not eligible for FEMA help.
So FEMA's still here?
FEMA's still here, and I was asking them, you know, how long, and they really didn't know how much
I
time.
have another reason to be out.
Are they taking applications like on the second round too, when we had all the wind, this latest one?
Yes, they are, yeah. That would be, the last one was a 4860 or whatever, remember they named this another one, so,
Okay.
yeah. But they've taken some of ours off because they got hit in other areas a lot harder.
Right.
But, and then that's where these three that we're gonna talk with them, FEMA on Thursday, Willard and Zeke and them cover the three that got damaged this last week.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get finished this year. I think the first part of it, well, the first one, we got everything done on it, just have to get our money back.
Yeah.
So, we get our money back for that.
Cover fallen trees.
Yeah, you know, that windstorm, they might trace it, I don't know, if it did damage anything, I don't know if they would or not, I don't know exactly how they.
I mean, it didn't hit any buildings, but $1,000.
Yeah, getting a tree cut up, moved away is pretty expensive anymore, ain't it? That's why I ain't got nothing else. You guys got anything you wanna talk about, got anything you need done?
Sounds like you got mine done.
In your district,
We like,
Got quite a bit.
you got a lot of stuff to do?
I've got several culverts that needs replaced, and some great work.
We've got some down Angle.
Got 2 on Allen Road yet and 4 on Lane. Yeah, we're gonna get them today, but I blacktop today.
Since it's pretty, we done some blacktopping, but we'll.
Dying to get it used.
Yeah, I'm afraid, we bought that stuff, and, I guess it's good for a year to lay outside, to kinda like get it down, make sure it is good, and it don't harden up on us, so.
Yeah.
As soon as we get that done, we'll switch all them covers out.
I don't know a few holes in one creek on the other side of that resurface there,
On,
on the blacktop.
okay,
So most of that hill there went over the other way.
the Johnny Bowling.
Yeah, it's on the ball, it's outside.
Yeah, going on the other side.
We should have enough to go, if we don't, we'll just buy some more of them.
It won't take a whole lot, I don't think.
I don't know, but that stuff, it don't go far, does it? We-
No, there it is.
We put 3 or 4 truckloads down there.
5 loads in today.
5 loads to take it, go to. We purchased that little truck from Darrell and the trailer, and they made a real thing for the roller and their Bobcat both on, and they hauled, it works good.
That one low spot over there probably took a lot though.
That and Richard did. It took over half load there straight for it.
I figured it would,
That's
it's
bad.
pretty low.
It sure did.
We'll get them on, it's just gonna take us a little bit, but we'll
You
get
know,
'em.
they're smooth. You get across.
Yeah, they don't beat you to death when we run that road around. Fast, anybody ain't got nothing else to talk about, I guess we'll get a motion to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
I'll make some motion.
I'll second.
Jason, second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those no, ayes have it, thank you. PRTC and Bowling Center for coming.